What is up, Dallas Cowboys fans? IndyCar Tim here with your Cowboys Commanders post-game show, and what a performance by the Cowboys all the way around. Much like the Carolina game last week, it was slow starting, slow going there for a while. The Cowboys still had some big plays. The game was really never in question for me, and I'm sure it wasn't for anybody, the way the Cowboys defense was playing, the way the offense was playing. And just like the Carolina game, you come on in the fourth quarter. Cowboys scored 25 fourth quarter points as it was 20-10 heading into the final frame, including the DaRon Bland pick six, returned 63 yards, and this one wasn't easy to return. He had some would-be tacklers to dodge and break free from, but he did it for his fifth pick six for this on the season, which is an NFL record. He's chasing Rod Woodson, I believe, with 12 is that's career, I think. I don't remember what the numbers are. I looked him up early in the game, but I don't remember what it was. I've slept since then, not really. Overall performance by the Cowboys, amazing. Dak Prescott worried me a little bit early in the game. He had a couple of overthrown balls of wide-open receivers that very early on concerned me slightly, but he got over it. He had a couple of other misses, but you know what? Overall, 22 of 32 for 331 yards, 4 touchdowns. Nobody is going to complain about that. Tony Pollard, 13 carries, 79 yards, 1 touchdown. Brandon Cooks, your leading receiver, 4 catches, 72 yards, 1 touchdown. I thought the offensive line had one of their better games that they've had this season. It looked like an offensive line that has 2 surefire Hall of Famers in it. Of course, with Tyron Smith and Zach Martin. And I never considered this before, but Tony Romo and Jim Nantz mainly was throwing out there that Tyler Smith has a short path to the Hall of Fame. I don't know how you know that this early in his career, but, I mean, he had a good game. I won't argue with that. I will never dispute anything the great Jim Nantz says on the air. But, the offensive line, I think, had their best performance of the season, quite possibly. The Cowboys now, in their 3-game winning streak since the loss to the Eagles, have outscored their opponents 125-37, and they are +4 in those 3 games in turnovers. So everything clicking for the Cowboys right now, and you need this kind of momentum as you head into the home stretch now of your schedule. You're getting into a real hard run here as you've got the Seahawks at home, the Eagles at home, and then you hit the road to face the Bills in the middle of December, and then down south in the AFC East to the Dolphins before returning home against the Lions on December 30th, and then you close out the season against these same Washington Commanders at FedEx Field, where they probably won't be able to take hot showers because they don't have running water in FedEx Field still. It's stupid over there. But, you hope the Cowboys can continue some of this. You don't expect the dominance to continue necessarily winning by, 35, 40 points every game, but you'd like to see the good play continue, and you'd like to see the wins certainly accumulate. You need that December 10th win against the Eagles at AT&T Stadium, and you need some help. You need the Eagles to lose again, maybe twice, to catch them for the NFC East title. And, man, how great would it be for the Cowboys, as well as they're playing at home this year, for them to have some home field playoff advantage games and this season, because good Lord, they're a different team. Not that they're a bad team on the road, especially against bad teams. Look what they just did to Carolina. But clearly they play better at home this year, and that's great because that has not always been the case in recent memory. So kudos to the Cowboys. Dan Quinn had his unit ready to play. Mike McCarthy had his unit ready to play. It's so good to see Brandon Cooks getting involved in the offense the last few weeks, like we knew that he could when he signed. It's what I've always expected for him. I was really hoping he and Prescott could get a little bit of chemistry going while Gallup still tries to figure out what the heck's going on with his game. But CeeDee Lamb, clearly still your number one receiver. And, again, Cowboys are clicking on all cylinders right now, as they should be. And it's fun to watch. It's fun to see. And, I don't know what else you can say. Just they got to maintain this momentum. They got to maintain this winning attitude before they have to hit the road here, again, against a really hard stretch of all teams that are potential playoff teams this season. So we know what their history is against bad teams. We've seen their only 2 real performances against good teams this year in San Francisco and Philadelphia. That's the kind of talent level you're going to see clearly in the postseason. So we need to see something for the Cowboys against these good teams down this stretch coming up. So, again, Cook's your leading receiver, four catches, 72 yards. Lamb ended up with 4 catches, 53 yards. The only thing that concerns me about Lamb, he did have a touchdown too, is he had 4 catches on 9 targets. I don't like seeing those targets go to waste. Again, Dak wasn't completely accurate throughout the game, especially early. He had some big-time misses. He had a couple of other big-time misses. The Cowboys receivers were wide open all day long. He literally could have had his choice of targets just about on every play. The Commanders secondary had nothing to offer Cowboys. But Curtis Samuel, really your only big player for the Commanders, 9 catches for 100 yards even. Other than that, no one did anything. Sam Howell looked great, 28 of 44 for 300 yards, but he had the interception, the pick 6, no touchdowns. And apparently Sam Howell's got a short trip to the Hall of Fame as well. If you listen to Jim Nantz, I don't know what his love affair with Sam Howell is, but God, he's certainly got one, doesn't he? It's really weird. But anyway, enjoy the win. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Happy Thanksgiving to you. The Cowboys will now set their sights here a week from now on the Seahawks, excuse me, at AT&T Stadium. And, we'll be looking for that one. We'll be looking for another good performance in the next 2 home games before the Cowboys hit the road and head to Buffalo. Seahawks and Eagles coming up the next 2 weeks. We'll keep you posted on everything with that, all the updated injury reports from the game. Fish will have that for you over on his channel. Appreciate you guys tuning into the Cowboys Daily Blitz. I am IndyCar Tim. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a safe weekend. And until Monday, we'll see you.